Hello, my friends. Welcome to a live stream with Rachel Archelaus, pretty soon to be Intimate Alien, and Carrie Roldan. Hello, hello. I'm pretty excited to see what 2025 brings. Intimate Alien doesn't look back. I was kind of talking with her last night as she was deciding what to do today, and she wanted to just go straight into what 2025 is going to bring. And I was like, well, don't we need to do like a retrospective first, And she's like, what are you talking about? Why would we do that? Why would we look back? Right. So I was just feeling, though, very grateful for 2024, because I don't know if it was me or her or my cards or whatever, but I remember at the beginning of the year, someone saying that everything that was difficult for us in the past was going to be easier. And like we would get things that we've been wanting for a long time. And I just was thinking in my bed last night, like, that's actually happened. Like, that's really, really happened. And I'm really, really grateful for that. And so I could go on a long list and tell you things, but that's not Intimate Alien style, so we're not going to do that. But maybe think to yourself before you listen to her today, like, we are the creators, but we are also putting ourselves in the momentum of a place, right? Like, we are living together on this planet for a reason, and we can choose which momentum we want to tap into, right? The momentum of our higher self, of the potential of source, right? Of higher consciousness. And things are going to go really well for us, right? Or we can tap into the potential that we don't like. We can blame the economy for things. We can blame the government. We can blame our partners. We can do all kinds of things to keep ourselves away from a more positive, gentle, loving, effective stream of energy. So just keep that in mind with what she says, is it's not just going to happen for us. We have to choose it too, right? So I guess quick plug, that is why I offer coaching, because I love helping people choose themselves. I love that. I've always loved that. I've been doing this since my early 20s. That's 20 years. So I love helping people get what they want. And when it happens, it's so exciting for people. It's so exciting. And so I do have a new offering right now where you get the plan, the embodiment action plan, the alignment plan. You get what to do for the next year, but in a single session. And so it's kind of like hacking the system. If there was ever a shortcut, this is it. And I would love to meet with you and just think about how that one session, right? You have to do the follow-up work, but it saves you 20 times the cost of that one session. I also welcome you to coach with me. It's totally worth it. And it is a bigger commitment and a bigger relationship that we build, which is really, really fun. So reach out if you want more information on any of that. And thank you, Jana. Jana is saying I'm a phenomenal coach.
And you are.
And you're a phenomenal coachee.
I want to plug this particular offer that you have right now, Rachel, because it's, I think, an important thing for us to do just as intentional people, to kind of set aside that time, that space, that, like, why we do this call, right? We're doing this call sort of, the year ahead. This is more like a generic call, but like set aside that time and that space to be intentional about getting clarity. And when you leave, you have everything you need. And then all year long, you just bring yourself back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just bring yourself back to it. And it is, it's so valuable. So I encourage everyone to make the time and the space in their life, in their busy lives right now, right, to do it. It's so worth it. There was something else I wanted to say before we grab Intimate Alien, and that is about last year, what she told us last year would be like. So I'm remembering two different things. I'm remembering some things that Intimate Alien said. I say last year, this year that we're in now. And I'm remembering our drawing about this year. But either way.
That's right. That's where it came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
But either way, it has been accurate. I remember feeling very excited for more ease this year. And I have had more ease. And I've had like some things that I had been resisting or avoiding. Bless you. Like those things came to a head this year. And I have other friends who have had similar experiences and they're like, oh, I just can't wait to be done with 2024. Oh, it's been like such a shit year. And I don't feel that way at all. I feel like things are moving. Things are moving quickly. Things that like, I do feel like 2024, while it, there has been a lot of ease, it hasn't been all easy. So I am so grateful for it. It has been so worth it. So, yeah, just wanted to say that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think you're right. And that's like things have come to a head, but that's good because that lets you resolve the issue. Right. And so if the issue hasn't been resolved, you're not done. So anyway,
I'm excited for today. So what is it exactly? What is the title of today's live stream?
All about 2025.
Perfect. Let's do it.
If any of you have questions, you can put it in the chat and say hi. We want to know you're here. Oh, we were just here. We were just here with our group, but we are back with all of you. Wow, what a wonderful place to be. We love coming to your planet. It's so fun. There are so many just beautiful things all over the place. So we know you always want to feel better, have more of what you want, have more love, more fun, right? More ease, more security, right? We hear you. We see what you want, what you're asking for. Hello, Shayna. Hello, Jana. So why don't you write that down? Write down everything you want, what the feelings are. And if you write down a thing or a person, next to that, write down how you feel about that. What would that feeling be if you got it, right? So make a feeling list. Make a feeling list. And then pretend that that's your life right now. Pretend that you live in those feelings. Let's play, right? Let's play with it. That's the easiest way to have all of that come true, is to play in those feelings like you have it now, like you did as a child, right? When you played dress up or house or explorer, right? You played, you were in that world. And maybe you're doing something similar to what you played as a kid. Rachel used to play teacher as a child, and she teaches now. She's taught for a long time. What else did she played? Writer, artist. She played outside a lot in her yard. She was gardening, right? Her life is pretty similar to what she played as a kid. Maybe you too, right? And so now, even though you are an adult and you want to change, play the thing you want to be. And it will come. It is not that hard to change. It's not that hard to change, but I suppose it's easy for us to say, right? Because we aren't here living in your world, seeing what you see, feeling your resistance to having what you want. We were never told we could not be something or have something, right? So we don't have those things to struggle with. So maybe you need to pretend that you are me. Maybe you need to pretend that you are not human at all, that you are a magical being, a higher dimensional being. And that, of course, everything will come to you easily. Of course, because you don't play by the rules of Earth anymore, right? Things are easy for you. That might be of service to you. So I guess, what do we want to tell you about 2025? First of all, it's a great number, isn't it? It's fun to say. And secondly, a lot of things will be falling apart, right? This is not to cause fear in you. You will be fine. But you might see a lot of chaos and destruction. You might see things going badly for some people. And it's really imperative, if you'd like to keep your life intact in a good way, to feel good, right? You are a vibrational being. If you start to look at all the things going wrong and focus on them, guess what? Things will go wrong for you too, right? So if you want to be one of the pillars that people can look to for hope and joy and resonance and a lifeline, then you need to be strong, right? Strongly in your center. So again, we are not trying to scare you in any way. Things do not need to go badly for you, but it will be harder to choose if you're not used to focusing. If you're used to just looking at all of it, then you're going to find some instability. So make sure you have a strong foundation, really, and a connection to your higher self so that you can feel good. If you are meditating, if you're connecting with your higher self, you will feel good. You will get inspiration. Life will get better for you. But if you don't connect and you just look to the world for your momentum, it will not work out very well. Does that make sense?
It does. I think I'm wanting a slightly more hopeful message in terms of, is 2025 a time of a transition? Is a time of crumbling so that something better can be reborn? Or
everything is personal, right? Because you all manifest for yourselves. You're all vibrating for yourselves. No one can vibrate for you. And so for the people who are feeling insecure, unstable, unlucky, unworthy, unwealthy, unlovable, that is what they're going to get, right? So if you don't want that, don't be them. So it's a personal journey now. It always has been, but there's been a lot more consensus on your planet in certain ways. In other ways, not so much, right? You're very warlike people in some ways. But now that you're also connected, right? You see everything on your social media, through your internet, everything. It feels like one big society in a way, right? And so now you're aware of all the things happening. which is okay if you can stay in your center. If you need to decide how you want to live and how you want to feel and what you want to come into your life. So what we are really saying is this is the year of the creator. This is the year that you need to harness your own power to make sure that you're going in the direction you want to go in. If you leave it up to the world will drag you down with it. Now, we're not saying that there's just the whole thing is going to crumble. We're not saying that you're going to need to go make your house in the woods now out of sticks. That's not what we're saying. What we are saying is that if you like security, if you like love, if you like your life to get better and better and better, then that is what you need to focus on.
Well, thank you. That's slightly more hopeful. So I don't know that I have questions. So is there, for the people watching, I'm thinking particularly about Jana or Shauna, or I know Bodil has some curiosity questions. Actually, and for me too, there have been things that I have been wanting for a long time that do feel inevitable. Is 2025 the year of us aligning and allowing to that?
You choose, right? I cannot tell you what will happen to you because you need to choose it in each moment. I can tell you what's already happening vibrationally and what is your potential, but you already know that. We are really wanting you to feel empowered. We want you to know that there's nothing out of reach for you. If you feel something is true for you in your heart, if you want something and it feels good to you to want it, then you can have it.
You know, that brings up something. I'm writing it down. There's nothing out of reach for you. That brings up something actually Jana brought up earlier today about the veil, right? Whatever if it's a collective veil that is sort of talked about in the spiritual realm, or if it is just our own allowing more connection. It does feel, at least to me, that the people in my circle, so probably the people who are watching this, we do feel more connected than ever.
That is because your momentum is bringing you forward in that way. That is what we're talking about here.
And it does feel like I've noticed a shift in you where you used to kind of like, we would be like, hey, can you tell us what's in store for us? And you'd be like, yeah, this is what's coming for you. And now I'm like, hey, tell me what's in store for me. And you're like, nah, you know.
Because then it served you to know.
Yes.
And now it doesn't.
Well,
now you need to feel like, oh, if I want to know, I need to step into it.
Yep. That's what I was going to say, that now it very much seems like it serves us to choose.
You are here to live. Am I right?
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Well, we were just going to say, live. Live as you wish. No one is stopping you. No one is stopping you.
I saw a video of, it was Jamie Lee Curtis saying when she turned 60 or 65, I don't remember, she just woke up and was like, if not now, when? If not me, who? And then she said, and I just started doing all the things I really wanted to do and was making excuses. And when I did them, meaning she was acting on her alignment and her inspiration and all of that. But like, holy crap, this has been the most productive and profitable and amazing and enjoyable year of my life so far. And what the hell was I waiting for? And
Yes.
I have seen so many of my friends, and that's not, if not now, when, if not me, who, that's not like a new thing.
No.
Right. But it does feel like, so getting back to what Jana said about the lifting of the veil, like it does feel, maybe it's my age, but it does feel that a lot of us are done waiting. We're aligned / aligning, or we know what it is that it takes. And my personal example of this is like, for at least 10 years, I've known like the thing that I really need to do in order to get what I want. And for 10 years, I've been like dancing around it, like anything but that. You know, I'd just rather do something else. I'd rather make it hard for myself. I'd rather, you know, like, and 2024 has been the year of like revealing that to me. And if not now, when, you know? So thank you for taking that empowering stance. And thank you for like being honest about, I tend to want to hear only sunshine and rainbows. And I appreciate you saying, be careful where you look.
Well, we have always said that, but maybe focused only on the positive, as in, if you want something, you need to look forward to it, not against it, right? You need to feel good about it, not resistant to it. But because your momentum builds, right? And there is a lot of very strong momentum on your planet going in many directions. And so we wanted to be very clear that even though you may feel like a protective person, a caring person, you want to contribute, if you look at the things you do not like, you are going to go with them. You're going to go with them. So look for the good. Look for your pleasure, your excitement, your security, your stability, your love, your all the things that you're wanting, all the things on that list that you made or will make. Because then you become a ladder that others can climb. That's really what you want. You want to be a platform for all the good things.
That made me yawn. So, if you don't mind, I'll just say it. The last time Trump was president, there was some things that happened that did get my attention, in that, like, this can't be real. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. How could people be thought of that way or treated that way? Or like, is this actually happening? And I say that because I don't know. I don't want to expect that it will happen again. But I was in a conversation a few months ago with our friend Jean Berry, who mentioned this Blessings and Peace project. And I think what you are saying is similar to what she said, which is like, if I notice that, if I notice the atrocity, send blessings and peace to, meaning imagine those people in different circumstances. Imagine sending them what I truly want for them. Is that worth doing? Or do I really need to ignore?
Well, it's up to you. Can you do that? Can you, right? Or are you just amplifying that you are judging them to be in a lower place? Are you really just spending more time trying to fix something? Are you coming from a place of lack? Are you coming from a place of dis-ease? Right? So you can do it if you can, but if you're forcing it, if you're trying too hard, then just look in the direction of love. We really want you to understand this. Okay. Let's say you all fell into a hole, a very deep hole, very dark, dirty, right? No one is happy down there. Everyone, you can't see each other. It's terrible, right? It's terrible. What needs to happen in order for you to help someone else? You need to get out of the hole. You need to find a way to get out of the hole. If you make impressions in the dirt and climb up, right? What do you leave behind you? A way out. You're not looking down at them, wishing anything for them. You're climbing up. You're focused. You're focused, right? And you're leaving evidence of how to do it, right? Whether vibrationally or explicitly, it doesn't matter. We suggest you climb out of the hole as soon as you realize you are in it, okay? That is how you help. That is how you help. That is how you help. How are these people allowed to be in power? Because people voted for them, right? People are manifesting for themselves. You cannot change that. Everyone manifests for themselves. Everyone manifests for themselves. And for the people who feel victimized, climb out of the hole, climb out of the hole, climb out of the hole. It's possible. We know it might hurt. We know you might need to get out of feelings. We know you might need to heal yourself. But get out of the hole, get out of the hole, get out of the hole. AKA, get out of your victimization, claim your power, be a powerful creator, feel better, leave a trail, right?
That's reminding me of the phrase, like, keep your eye on the prize. So as you,
yes,
like, because I also am thinking about, okay, we're all in a hole. That reminds me of the crabs in the barrel analogy, where, like, as one crab is trying to crawl out, the other crabs are, like, pulling it down, right?
But that's what you do to yourself.
Yes. So that, like, the example of the hole I like, because it's like, keep your eye, right? If we're in this deep hole, right? You're looking up to the light, knowing, like, just keep moving toward the light, right? Keep digging footholes and move toward the light. And surround yourself with other people moving toward the light.
Or not, right? Attraction will take care of that. But focus on yourself while you are climbing up. Others will be attracted to you naturally.
All right. So 2025. It is our year
to claim your power as a creator and choose your vibration in every moment you can muster so that your life becomes exactly what you want and becomes, this is not your responsibility, but inevitably you become a way shower for others.
I'm feeling like when you're saying this and I'm saying keep your eye on the prize, there is this, like, year of no excuses. This year of, like,
it's a year of ditching those excuses.
Yeah. Just that, if not,
you like throwing things. There we go. Bye-bye.
Yeah. And that is a really empowered place to be.
Yes. We just want you to have everything you want. That's all.
Which, if I'm remembering what you said about 2024, it was a year of putting down our baggage.
Yes.
And I think that's it, right? As lots of things came up to show us what bags we were still carrying.
Yes.
And which ones we were just refusing to put down, like our backpack full of rocks that were like, nope. Right. And put it, 2025 just feels like, all right, you put it down or it got chopped off or whatever, and now do it.
If you decide to keep your baggage, you're not going to like what happens. That's what we're saying.
That's fair.
Yes, it is. The law of attraction is very fair. It's very fair. Especially if you take into consideration that people choose their lives, right? But just keep your eyes on where you want to be and keep moving in that direction. Keep trying to feel better and better and better. And pretty soon you will see a different world as well. You'll see it differently.
Okay, I'm down for it.
Good, because you have no choice. We really love that. Okay, well, we've done it. We hope you are okay with this because, well, we will stop saying things like that. Okay, well, we love you. We love you. You can do it. We know you can. You can have the life of your dreams. It's right there. You can do it. And we will see you very soon. Bye.
Thanks, Intimate Alien.